Devil is going down. Jesus going down. So-called white men going down. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, me. Yeah, me. Yeah, me. Mm-hmm. The devil hates the truth. Let's burn him with it, yeah? First of all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai. Double honor to our teachers, the apostles of GMS, Elder Tar and down. I want to say shalom to all of the brothers in the highways and the byways to the work of the Lord in sincerity and in truth. Shalom to the handful of sisters. Now, St. Luke 7 verse 1. Many people, they are reading this precept and they are saying the Lord healed at Eden. Little did they know that this man was an Israelite, because they don't know that you had Israelites in the Roman army. St. Luke 7 verse 6. Then Yahushua went with them, and when he was now not far from the house, the Centurion, the word Centurion just means leader of 100 men. You can go and look it up. So don't be frightened after the name Centurion, right? Just mean leader of 100 men, right? The Centurion sent friends to him, saying unto him, Lord, trouble not thyself, for I am not worthy that thou shouldest enter under my roof. Wherefore neither thought I myself worthy to come under thee, but say in a word, and my servant shall be healed. For I also am a man set under authority, having under me soldiers, and I say unto one, Go, and he goeth, and to another, Come, and he cometh, and to my servant, Do this, and he doeth it. When Yahushua heard these things, he marveled at him, and turned him about, and said unto the people that followed him, I say unto you, I have not found so great faith, no, not in Israel. Let's read St. Matthew 10 and verse 2 to bring out another point. St. Matthew 10 and 2. Now the names of the 12 apostles are these. Now verse 4. Simon the Canaanite. They are also saying the Lord had a Canaanite as one of his disciples. But to let you know, the word Canaanite is from the Greek word Cananias, which means zealous. So this was an Israelite man which was zealous of the law, the word of God, right? So it's not an actual Canaanite. It means zealous, right? So this can be read Simon the Zealot, right? So it's not talking about the actual Canaanite. They use this word to show the zeal he had for the word, right? Now that's clear, because at 6 it says, verse 6, but from 5, these 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into the city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So the Lord is dealing with the nation of Israel. So why would the Lord be saving the Eden when he's saying he's for the children of Israel, the lost sheep of the house of Israel, right? That you are trying to bring confusion, right? All you have to do is go into the root words, and sometimes it takes for you to go into history, which we are going to do, right? We're going to go into this book, right? To prove that you are the Israelites in the Roman army. So right there, the Lord is saying, go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Now we are going to prove that Israelites were a part of the Roman army. So the Lord healed an Israelite, right? This book says history of early people. Books are very important. This book right here, it says Cardia and Robert and McNally Social Studies Series. Ron McNally and Company, New York, Chicago, San Francisco. History of early peoples. Right? So we're going to go to page 112. Right? Right here it says up here, how Rome grew in power and became a great empire. First, a city-state. Right? Right over here it says Rome had begun as a small town that spread in time over 7 hills along the Tiber River. Even today people talk about the 7 hills of Rome. The city finally became a city-state like Athens and Sparta in Greece. Gradually the Romans came to be leaders of all the other tribes in that part of the peninsula of Italy. In time they conquered the Greek colonies in that part of the world. As they conquered these Greek colonies, the Romans took on more and more of the Greek ways of living. They learned the Greek alphabet and adopted part of the language. They learned also to use Greek weights and measures and began to use copper coins for money. Down here it says the Romans were always brave fighters. From the time when Rome was only a village, its citizens fought to defend their homes and the country around. When enemies came to attack Rome, farmers left their plows or the harvesting of their grain and went to fight for their homes and their town. Thus the farmers became soldiers. When their enemies had been defeated, the farmers laid down their weapons and went back to their town and their farms. Then they were no longer soldiers. As they conquered other tribes and other lands, the soldiers began to think of the riches that war brought. At first, they thought of such riches for their city, but after a while they began to think of wealth for themselves. Many soldiers no longer thought of going home when the war was over. They stayed in the army. The young men of conquered tribes also were taken into the army. They became Roman soldiers. Thus the army grew and grew. So many different nations of people were in the army. Got it? Simple. History. And not sure if you can pause to read it. Not sure how clear the words are in the camera. Right? Just in case you can pause it and read it. So that was that. Just a short video. Right? So you had different nations of people in the Roman army, right? Not just only the Romans, right? You had people that became other men that became. You understand the word became? Right? They became Roman soldiers, right? So at first they weren't Roman soldiers, they became Roman soldiers. Got it? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Devil is going down, Jesus going down, so-called white men going down. Yeah, me, yeah, me, yeah. Again, all praises to Yahweh, but Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the elders of James, Great Millstone, our teachers. Peace be to the brothers in the highways and the byways doing the work of the Lord in sincerity and in truth. Shalom to the handful of sisters. Burn the devil with the truth.